The countdown has begun. After years of rebuilding an abandoned boat we bought for €1, the clock is now ticking. In just 6 months, we need to make Seabird seaworthy, ready to touch the ocean for the first time. There's still so much to do. Will we make it, or are we completely deluding ourselves? One thing's certain, the race to launch Seabird has begun.
At the moment, just cleaning up the rudder. I have to shout because the wind's a bit strong. Ready to prime. Just going to prime the steel, not the stainless. So just cleaning it up with this plastic wire. I managed to grind the rest off, and it seems pretty rough, so the paint should stick to it fairly well. So yeah, just cleaning it up.
This side is now clean, all the welds are shiny, and the other side, they're rusty.
Not that bad.
It's just been what, 2-3 days here outside? And it got a little bit rusty. So we're going to prime it today to protect it. And yeah, that's it. A friend of ours gave us one of these heads once a while ago, and we had never used it, but I recently used it for something, and I was amazed of how well they work. Like a sanding thing, but they're made of plastic. There's different grids and different shapes, and I thought they would be great for this, and they worked.
I think that is pretty much done. Marina didn't mix enough paint. It's a classic. I think she's putting more paint on the grass than she is on the rudder.
No, I'm not.
Ah.
A bit of bad timing to run out of paint. Had to leave it like this. And it's Sunday, which means we have to wait until tomorrow to buy more paint and do the other side. It's looking good though, before and after. And the before. All the rusty pieces. Last week I was a little bit lazy and Stuart did most of the work, but I think sometimes we need to feel a bit like crap and do nothing, because now I'm more motivated and working harder. So it was needed, definitely. And I'm very excited because I've started something that I've been putting off for a long time, and it was actually easier than I thought. Like always, so sometimes there is no point on procrastinating, and that is the window. You can't see it now, but I'm gonna show you what I've done. I'm going outside. It's windy, so might be a bit noisy. Hey! There's Jimmy, pooping everywhere. There used to be a gap between the two fiberglass layers, and what they did to put these windows was to put wooden buttons in between, so when they squish the two parts of the window it would have something in between and it wouldn't break the fiberglass. But the wood was all rotten, obviously, because water had gone in, and this is how I'm doing them now. Instead of putting wood, I just fill it with sausages of fiberglass. So now I just need to sand it off, try the window and see how it's sitting, because I've also filled these corners. You could see a little gap around the frame on this corner and this one. And that's how it looks after sanding. Some areas that need filler.
How does it look?
Yeah, it's alright. Some areas need a bit of filler. Okay, so that's how it needs to go.
So just up in this corner, really.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Should have been done yesterday.
That was the reason we're doing it, babe.
Yeah, I've done these two. I didn't, you know.
That was the worst one. Oh. Rena filling up the holes. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed having the window here. And I can see what's going on in the neighbourhood.
The other day, Stuart got angry with me.
Didn't get angry.
Because I was being lazy. He said, this window's been there for ages and you haven't done the job.
Only since August.
And he's right, but you know, we're all allowed a few lazy days. So now I'm just doing the window so he doesn't have anything to say.
It's just a little soul destroying when you come back to the boat and a lot is covered in tape.
I'm very excited because I'm doing the top coat on the top of the hatch. So after many coats and sanding and fixing, I'm painting the coat that is going to be seen by anyone.
Everyone.
If anyone is looking at the hatch. So this is going to be the end of something that Stuart never wanted me to do. But I got inspired to do. So now our guest cabin is gonna have a very nice looking hatch, whilst our hatch looks a bit crappy. This is the same finish that the deck is gonna have, gloss white.
Now it's not pure white, it's off-white. It's 9010 on the RAL code. I think it's alright. Said it before and I'll say it again. Looks the same but less shit.
Yeah, a lot of people love that. You said that the other day. We should make t-shirts. I'm not sure if you can see, but there are little bubbles. And I don't know why, but it always happens when I use 2-pack gloss paint. I use foam rollers. Is it because I use the cheap ones? I don't know, but any advice so I don't get all these bubbles? From the distance it looks good, but we've got epoxy primer again, so I'm gonna I'm gonna finish this rudder. I love painting stuff just for protection, when you don't really care about the finish. Just cake it on paint. And it's done. So pretty. But I think we should do 1 or 2 more coats. It's looking very rough at the moment. Hopefully after half an hour of sanding, there was a bit of a drip. It will look a little bit prettier. And hopefully I am done with the fiberglass on this. And I can put a coat of paint. I am not happy. It took me more than half an hour, about an hour and something, to sand it, and it's not good enough. I tried the window on and there's still tiny gaps in 2 corners. So I thought I was putting paint today, and that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Rennie. What's happening? You miss me?
Well, I'm a little bit annoyed.
Well, what's up?
Because I need to put more fiberglass.
Oh, don't be annoyed. It's part of the process. It's all
Yeah,
good, babe.
but I thought I had done enough.
Yeah, but you haven't, so it's okay. I understand your frustration, but some things aren't worth...
I'm gonna start with the easy one.
Yeah, always start with the easy one, babe.
Hopefully that's enough. I've got my drip tape ready. Cross fingers, tomorrow I can prime it. We put it in the shed last night just so it could dry without any humidity. I'm gonna do a couple more layers today. Look at the shade.
Yeah.
Painting, painting and more painting. What are you doing today?
Cutting some wood. Judo chop. So today I need to somehow put all of this together, make these bits, and then make an inner ring with this here wood. Hopefully the Jubilee, that's wide enough for the Jubilee clip to stand on. I could go around. So I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but like all problems we have, we figure it out. All I know is to begin with, we've got to take each wedge out and chop it off where it's marked. So I've got the old jigsaw and a new set of Allen keys, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you whoever bought these Allen keys, they're pretty awesome. They're very colourful. I've wanted a set of these for many years, and they're 5mm. I rounded off on the last one. I didn't reset the jigsaw after I last used it. It wasn't me that used it. And there we are. That was a good one. So yeah, rinse and repeat. These two big wedges are held in by the tension on the backstay, so if I ease off the backstay I should be able to pop those out. Okay. We just put a tiny bit of tape on here and where it needs to go. Let's see if that's eased up the wedges. No. Oh, they're wedged in. Alright, I'm gonna have to see about bashing them from the inside. Yeah, they're wedged in there pretty good. I then routed out a small area at the bottom, so now it sits a bit better. Sits pretty neat. And then I made this piece, which in theory should sit on it like that for the boot to hold on to. Okay, so we just mark the inner, mark the outer. We just sort of. Okay, so now let's go cut it out. Alright. Okay, and there's our curve. Maybe it goes a bit fat. Wait. Now goes half of the teeth of the saw. And then this side. Something like that. Here's hoping. Let's give her a quick sand and try it out. How does it sit against that? Terrible. I really went wrong here, didn't I? See, I followed this. Look, the imperfection. Ah, idiot. So that one's alright. This one, no. Ah, well, that's annoying.
It is a bit of a miserable day out there, so we're having an indoor day. And we're about to have a look at some lighting possibilities. We bought these secondhand. Is a bunch of lights, but then randomly Stuart saw someone getting rid of some lights the other day, so we've ended up with a massive collection of lights. So we're gonna decide which ones we keep and which ones we resell. It turns out that our guest is coming a week earlier, so we have to get some lighting into that. Well, we don't have to, but we would like to get some lights in there. We've got a plug-in one right now. Hatch is not put on yet, but I finished painting it and it's looking very shiny. And over there, and in this other corner, is where the lights go. So this is the selection we got online.
That was even in there.
Oh, this one wasn't really on the advert, but he threw it in, I think. And we also have, well, a bit of a mess because Stuart leaves everything everywhere.
These are the ones that I scored for a good price, obviously. Better price than Marina's.
Just after I bought these ones here, someone was getting rid of some lights and Stuart scored a better deal. If anyone is interested, we're gonna be selling quite a few of these because we don't need as many. And these are the ones that came with the boat that we have painted because they were completely gone.
Like this.
Ooh, rain is getting heavy.
Yeah, see, they're this size.
Okay.
And that part don't look pretty.
Yeah, that's how the ones we've painted looked. That's why we painted them. I mean, this one is the worst, but...
Yeah.
And this is the final selection.
So these little ones are up for grabs. Might get $5 each for them.
If anyone is interested.
We'll put them up for 8.
These ones we already painted, so these are gonna go to our guest cabin.
Yep.
And the rest are gonna be painted.
These two are for the
shower room and
the toilet.
Oh,
the heads.
The heads.
Yeah. This one needs slightly unbending, but I'm sure a hammer and a piece of wood will do that.
And we like to buy them used because we paint them. If we bought them new, obviously we wouldn't.
Plus Aqua Signal stopped making these. God knows how many years ago.
I think they look good painted.
Yeah, and we still have some paint.
And all of them have LED.
Right, you can't get anything bar LED anymore. Just trying to put the lights on in the forward cabin because our pal's arriving on the weekend a few days earlier than initially thought. We got one on. Doesn't look too bad. Cozy. I think that's another way for saying it's dim. I have to put the head torch back on to at least give you something. And this one in the corner has to be a reading light because of the old vent. Let's jump up in that. So let's have a look what we got. So next week we'll just have to take this light off and paint it again. There we are. There's the cabin. So you can read your book. Or not. And then on this side, I'll put the power socket just here. So at least you could charge up your phone. So let's be honest, what else do you actually charge up in this day and age? Your Kindle, or if you like it old school, there's a reading light and you can use a book. Little by little, the forward cabin is done. I think we can say it's ready for our guest. We're really excited, A, to see our friend, and B, to have a guest. I slept in here the other night. It's actually really comfy. So yeah, 2 lights fitted. 1 half fitted because it needs painting. Hey Marina, come have a look at the cabin. Go on, my love, check it out.
Do-do-do. Nice. He's cozy.
Yeah, cozy. It's dimly lit. Look, this is the real McCoy. This is no artificial lighting. This is...
Yes, so we have put temporary like lamps? Bulbs. I always call them bulbs.
Bulbs grow in the ground, as my boss used to say.
Then we've got some lamps, but they're temporary because we ran out of the good ones. So these ones are very dim.
But they're tiny, they're like this big.
Yeah. So it will be a bit brighter than these, but I like it. Yeah, it's nice and cozy in here. Now we just need to work on putting that hatch back on. Oh wait, there's something we haven't shown.
What's that?
Wait. The step. You haven't shown how you put that together.
Oh yeah, I put this together. A couple of little gaps, but once the top floor's on, I'm sure we'll be able to hide.
I still need to paint this front bit like this wool.
Yep.
But check that out.
There's the wine cellar.
And look how clean and nice the inside is. Painted by me. And now our friend kind of step on it to get onto the bed. To sleep at the chair.
Yeah, oh, he'll be alright in there.
So, Stu, before we go, what's up with the mast boot?
Oh yeah, so I was about halfway through it, nearly ready to start gluing, and Marina said, oh yeah, the wedges need to be able to come in and out, and I was going to encapsulate them. So yeah, that was a big fail. So yeah, we wasted a day, and I'm rethinking the possibility of what we're going to do.
We might be fiberglassing a ream around.
Yeah.
It's basically so we can put the mast boot on and cover it from the rain. Instead of having nappies and tape around it on the outside, it'd be nice if we could. Let me show you them the boots.
Yeah, a bit of a, oh, what a waste, but Sailboat.
It'd be nice if we could, you know, make a ream, maybe fiberglass it onto the deck. Normally you have a metal collar, somehow, some kind.
Yeah.
Well, most boats have it, but...
Or fiberglass.
Yeah, so if we make it with fiberglass, we can just Jubilee clip these around the mast. Like that. So
Yep.
it'll be like a hood for the water, and then on the deck, which will be here, if we fiberglass a structure that goes up a bit, then we can Jubilee clip these onto that, and it will be sealed from the rain.
So it's
A little scared.
a little hula skirt. So yeah, it's still a work in progress, but sometimes you got to get it wrong to get it right.
One of those jobs that until you start doing it, you don't really know how it's gonna work out, and it turns out that what Stuart didn't work. So we'll rethink about that and maybe fiberglass it. And that is all for this week. Countdown has really started. We've got 6 months left, approx, until our expected or wished splash date. And there's a lot to do still. It's always a bit tricky when the weather starts to turn and there is rain coming. I had to stop doing the window because of the rain.
Now we're probably going to move inside.
And by that you mean working inside.
Yep, I think it's now time. Yeah, the weather's just gone feral now.
We were trying to make the most out of the good weather, but
that's it.
It's here now.
So carpentry it is.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. What do you think? Are we gonna make it 6 months approximately or not?
Only time will tell.
Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who goes through our wish list, and thank you to all our patrons.
So, coffee, PayPal.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Super thanks. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah, that really helps the channel grow. And that's it. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Ciao.